crypto market has been gaining momentum in recent days, and now might be a good time to take on some higher beta plays that could do a 5 to 10x in the rest of the bull run. And that's exactly what we're going to be looking at today with Vadar AI, which is on the Virtuals protocol on the base chain. So what is Vadar AI? And it's basically a staking protocol. So you come onto the platform, you stake your Vadar AI tokens, and that will give you early access to new AI agents that come out on Virtuals before they're released to the retail investors. When the retail investors get to the token and pump up the price, you can sell for a nice profit. So that's the theory anyway, and in the last couple of days at least, it has been looking like it does make sense to a lot of people. Looking at the tokenomics, we can see it was released in late November 2024. It had a huge pump with the rest of Virtuals and the crypto market, and it peaked on the 2nd of January, and since then it has been sliding down up until the last couple of days where it's been showing some nice price action. So coming across the deck screener to see exactly what's going on, and from the all-time high to the lows, we can see that it lost around 97% of its value, which is absolutely huge. But we can see that it's shown a lot of momentum in the last couple of days, and we can see that it's already come up since the 22nd of April to today. It's already come up by around 200% or at 3x. So the other thing we want to look at is from the current point up to that all-time high, how far do we have to go? And if it was to go from here up to that all-time high, we can see that it's around 490% or a 6x, which represents a really solid gain. Coming over to Twitter, and we can see that the posts don't really get that much interaction. 3.5 thousand views and 26 likes. Anything else going on here? Yeah, 36 likes. So it appears that we're still very early in terms of the Virtuals protocol and Vadar AI. So looking at holder scan on the 12-hour chart, we can see that the number of holders is increasing. It's been going up slowly and steadily. Ray, which is one of its competitors, had a very nice growth over the past couple of days, but that seems to have topped off right now. And then Game on the Virtuals protocol has been very slowly grinding upwards as well. Looking at the small, medium and large holders on June Analytics, we can see that the small retail investors were piling in November. They didn't get the memo to sell, and they were kind of selling slowly as the market was bleeding out. And then in recent days, they have been accumulating again. Same with the medium term holders. They've been increasing kind of steadily over the March period. And in the last couple of days, they've been accumulating again. And it's really good to see that the large holders are also accumulating right now. So Virtuals does look like it has a lot of room to run. It does look like a lot of new users are coming in, especially the large holders are accumulating. A 5 or a 6x back to the all-time highs does look appealing. Obviously you don't want this to be one of your main bags. Right now I'm currently holding BTC and then SUI for the altcoin for a higher beta play. And then if I want something that can do a 5 to a 10x, I'm going to be looking at something like Game by Virtuals, Ray, or I'm going to be looking at Vadar AI. I think it does make sense to invest here. If it does have a little pullback, then I think it would definitely make sense. Obviously it depends on what the rest of the market does. If Bitcoin goes on a face melting run from here, then you should see Vadar doing at least a 2 to 3x. So I think the smart money is accumulating, and I think it does make sense to put some money into Vadar AI right now. So that wraps it up for today's video, and if you like this content, subscribe to the channel and you can join the Alliance, which the link is going to be in the description as well, where we're sharing all our plays. We're not just going long on meme coins, we're also shorting the market and we're taking some strategic plays. So thanks for watching today, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.